How do you price your products? I'm gonna make this so simple. Like, we're not gonna use a whole bunch of formulas and percentages and this minus that. It's gonna be super basic, super simple, not stressful. Yeah. So if you want some super easy, super simple, this is just what it's gonna be. So get your pen, get your paper, get your iPad, and we're gonna get to it. I use something really simple. I don't use all these formulas. A lot of people will, and there are formulas and equations and trigonometry and calculus stuff you can do to price your products accordingly, but I don't do all that. I don't have time for that. I don't care to do all that. I do the basic math, okay? How do you price your product? One, and I'm gonna use pretty much basic terms. I'm not gonna use medical terminology. I'm not gonna use 14-letter words. This is funny, when I say basic, I mean basic. Super simple, basic, easy. Nothing crazy. How I price my products, which I find works for me just fine and dandy. I calculate the entire price of the product. Now, that may be your price plus shipping, however you want to break that down, okay? What I do is I do calculate my shipping into my product price. So here we go. I'm just going to use whole numbers, nothing crazy. So just say I paid $5 for a product. Let me see if I can do a screen recording and insert it. Maybe I can, I don't know. Let me just see if I could do that real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna be using my iPad right here. I'm gonna see if I can insert the screen recording of me doing this. I don't know if it's gonna work or look, whatever, but we'll see. If I have it, I will gladly put it over here. If not, I'll just put whatever. Okay. So let's just say I paid $5. Oh, I do not like that 5, y'all. Say I paid $5 for a product. Okay, we're gonna say it's a necklace. Okay, I paid $5 for this necklace. Now I want to sell it on my store. So there's 3 ways that I use to mark up my products. I paid $5. Let's just say I bought it off AliExpress. So I said it was a necklace. So I paid $5 for this AliExpress necklace that I want to sell on my store, okay? So there are 3 ways I use to mark it up. Either by 2, by 3, or what I feel it's worth, or basically what I feel it's worth. And my stuff jumping all over the place. So my third option would be what I feel it's worth. So I call that PV, which is personal value. My own terminology, nothing professional, nothing fancy. So I either mark it up by 2, by 3, or by my personal value, which is basically what I ask myself, how much would I pay for this necklace? If I was shopping online and I saw this necklace, how much would I honestly be willing to pay for this? How much do I think this is worth? Without any calculation or special formula, how much would I pay for this? So I know I paid $5 for this AliExpress necklace. So if I were to multiply this by 2, so this would basically be the $5 times 2. Okay? And then we have the $5 times 3. Okay? So we would just take our calculator right here. This is for people, hey, don't hurt your brain now. All right, if you need to pull out your calculator, just don't be ashamed. We're gonna do it for the sake of the video. So we got $5. So we're gonna do 500 times 2. I just took a screenshot. I don't know why that happened. So that means this will be $10. If I marked it up, let me get my pen back working. So if I mark that necklace up by 2, which will be double the price, it will be $10. If I decided to mark this same $5 necklace up by 3, it will be $15. All right. Now, my PV, which I call my personal value, and that's what I personally feel like this item would be worth. What would I pay for this? What do I think people would honestly pay for this? Okay, so I have two numbers already. I have the $10. Oops. I have the $10 right here, and then I have the $15. So I already know I could charge anywhere between $10 to $15 and still make a good profit, okay? Then my PV, how much, depending on the quality of the necklace or whatever, let's just see. I don't really have no necklaces on hand for an example. So let's just say I feel like the necklace, the most I would pay would be $20. So now I have a range between $10 and $20, okay? So ultimately, this will be my price range. Now, that don't mean I have to pick 10 or 20. It's just anywhere between those prices. So we started with the value of our necklace, which is $5. I use double or triple. As simple as that. We don't do percentages and all the extra stuff. Mark it up by 2, which is double, or by 3, which is triple. That gets you a decent profit either way. If I mark it up by 2, I get $10. Okay. If I mark this same necklace up by 3, I will get $15. Okay. So that's where we get the 10 to 15 from right here. So that's my base value. I know I could mark this up and sell it anywhere between $10 and $15 to make some money. My PV, which I'll call personal value, this is my own terminology. This is not anywhere legit, whatever, disclaimer, I'm not a professional. My PV is my personal value, which is, I say to myself, how much would I pay for this, honestly? Like, what would I really be willing to pay for this item? I said $20. It's good quality. The gems are pretty decent. The most I'd pay would be $20. So now, using my base number that I had here, I'm going to use it down here. So now I'm basically saying I will pay between $10 and $20. So now I have a decent range of where I can price this product. I know I paid $5 for it right here, but now I can mark it up between $10 and $20. So now you can decide which price is best for you. I'm just gonna say we're gonna charge $14 for this item. Kind of in the middle, but just a little under. So I say ultimately I'm just gonna pick 14. Simple. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy, no over the top trigonometry, no formulas, just basic multiplication. Same thing. Let's just do another quick one. I paid $10 for this item on, let's see, where did I get it from? Wherever I got it from. I'm gonna mark it up by 2, and then I'm gonna mark it up by 3. So if I mark it up by 2 first, it's gonna be $20. If I mark it up by $3, it's gonna be what? $30. So I know my base will be $20 to $30. So I know this is a pretty good range to start at. But my personal value, how much would I pay for this item? Let's just say it's a purse, okay? We're just gonna say it's a purse. So now I'm like, I could charge between $20 to $30 for this purse, but how much would I be willing to pay for it? So I might say, I think I will honestly pay $50 for that one. Like, that's a nice purse, hypothetically. So I say my PV equals $50, because personally, I'd be willing to spend $50 for this purse. So now my new range will be $20 to $50. So now I need to decide, what do I feel like is a decent price for this purse? I'm just gonna go ahead and just say 30. I'm just gonna stick to 30 and say, that's a pretty decent price for this item. That's literally how I do it, y'all. I don't go crazy, and most of the time I just do it on top of my head. I'm like, okay, so I got, I bought this phone case. I paid $3 for it. I'm gonna sell it for $9. Simple. I don't go crazy. I don't do nothing extra. I don't calculate it. I just like, okay, this was $3. I'm gonna sell it for $9. Or most of the time, I probably just use my PV, my personal value. Like, even though I paid $3 for this, I think it should be 15. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't mark it up by 2 or 3. I just picked a price I felt was decent, that I just pulled out of the air and I felt was a decent price. Like, I would pay $15 for this. Or using the bear example, like, even though I paid, $10 for this wholesale, I see a lot of people selling these for about $50. So I think I'm gonna sell mine around that price, kind of thing. So that's pretty much how I do my pricing. My PV, which is either price I feel is decent, or kind of with competitor research. If I see everybody's selling, little plastic donuts for $10, I'm probably gonna stick around that price. I'm not gonna make it, $19.99. I'm gonna stick around that price. So that's pretty much how I do my pricing. Just pretty much calculate what you pay for the item and then multiply by 2 or by 3. And also consider your personal price, your personal value, which is either with competitor research or just honestly what you feel it's worth. If you feel like you paid $3 and it probably only worth $5, that's fair. But if you feel like it's worth $20, then hey, make it $20. But that's literally all I do, y'all. Nothing crazy, no formulas. You probably don't have to pull out your calculator. It's quick math, real simple, real easy. So that's just how I do it. If I find any other resources to link down below of, pricing calculators and apps or whatever, I'll definitely leave that down below for you guys. But if you guys want the complicated version, I could probably do that for you too. If you want the percentages, the breakdown, the decimals and all that, we can get into it. But yeah, just to make it sweet and simple, that's what y'all I do, y'all. I don't have time for all that fine tuning. And if you want to be fancy, you can add the little change on the end. People do that $14.99. Instead of making it $15, make it $14.99. Or if you want to make something, $13.75, you can definitely do that. Instead of making it a whole number, just add a little razzle dazzle on the change side. You can definitely do that as well. So you're still able to make profit. It's not a wrong way of doing it. So do what works for you. If you like to use a formula, if you just want, like I said, mark it up double or triple, that is fine as well. And you can definitely go over those. You don't have to even use those. You can, like I said, just price it what you feel it's worth, honestly. So that's pretty much all I do, y'all. I hope this was helpful to you guys. Let me know in the comments how you price your products and any formulas or tips and tricks you use. Somebody else might find it helpful as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey.